Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's watch party for the 1992 classic, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. As always, I'm Andrew, and I'm joined by Dom. Welcome, Dom.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, everybody, just let you know your sync point where we're getting into. It's approximately 10 seconds into the movie where it says Hollywood Pictures, so approximately 10 seconds in. Let's do a roll call, and we'll discuss the film a little bit and then get into it. So, I can see over on YouTube, we're joined by Immortal Rimus. New friend, Blue Fox, joining us, saying my favourite thriller of all time. That's fantastic. And I can also see James Hellier. Welcome, James. Over on Discord, we've got the usual gang joining us. Let's scroll up. I can see we've got Fraglord, Mr. Furzel, Alex Peacock, Sharon, and Mad Matt. Keep going down. Gosh, there's a lot of people here. Keep going down. People. Eric. And I think that's it for now. Okay, everybody. So, yes, Blue Fox, you need to watch this on your TV. We can't stream the copy of the film. So what you'll need to do is sync a copy up. We'll have a timer on screen, and you have to watch it along with us. We wish we could stream on YouTube, but for copyright reasons, as soon as we started streaming it, YouTube copyright would kick in and stop us watching, unfortunately, I'm afraid. So, right, I understand, Dom, you've not seen this before.
Never have. No, my wife has. She just told me.
So your wife has actually seen it, and your wife's not particularly the big film buff you are.
No, exactly. So I really need to fix that. We're about to right now.
And your wife's opinion was?
Oh, she really enjoyed it.
Good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the countdown, press play, and get into this film. So everybody, here we go. There we go. Oh, that's a sinister house if ever I saw one. Even though
it is.
It's a sinister, homely home.
It's the kind of home that belongs in a Stephen King story that all the kids have stories about but never go near.
Mm-hmm.
This borderline whimsical music is lulling me into a false sense of security, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can already feel that there's something wrong. Something's amiss.
Something will be amiss, at least. Exactly, Sharon. It's a haunted house in every movie or TV show. It's also the house from Scream. It's any kind of 90s kind of house. Very beautiful house, but I'm seeing it's perfect America. We're getting the view of kids' toys casually around the house.
As it should be.
Fox, if you look at screen, my friend, you'll see the timer on screen. That's currently how far into the film we're at. Which is there, because my camera's reversed, so there we go.
Mm-hmm.
And if Dom could point up, we'll do a double point. There you go. Matt McCoy, when you order Mahoney from Wish.com from the Police Academy movie.
Oh, yeah. A rocking chair in the middle of a room is perfectly normal.
Yep. Cute Cult, welcome. Not seen you for a while, my friend. Rebecca De Mornay, Juliette Binoche, Julia Ormond, the fancy pants names pronounced in the trailers. I've not seen this for a while, and this is coming back to me now, and it's quite sweet and interesting in parts.
Oh.
It's a very good film. But at the moment, you've got no idea what happens.
I don't even know the blurb of the movie. I've no idea. Going in 100% blind.
I think it certainly does take place in East America. It feels very kind of New England-y, doesn't it? Exactly, James Hellier. Matt McCoy is the homeless man's Steve Guttenberg. I mean, unfortunately, you can tell with Police Academy 5 and 6, he was the direct replacement for Mahoney, because he even actually has the Mahoney mannerisms to the camera.
Oh. Old school juicers. How we miss them.
But Immortal From is saying, I very much remember where I first saw this film about 5 years after the original release in 1997 on the newly launched Channel 5. Channel 5 seemed to have the rights to this film for years. I always see it a few times a year on Channel 5 for about 5 years. Yeah, I saw this at this theatre actually when it was released. I was quite young. I would have been 13 or 14 when I saw this. Ablue Fox saying, I had such a crush on Matt. Alex Peacock saying, Electric Juice are very 90s, and Jeff Overing, welcome, my friend. And I don't know if you noticed, they're singing, I believe they're singing, is that Pirates of Penzance they're singing?
I'm not terribly sure.
It's Pirates of Penzance, because there was a poster for the Pirates of Penzance in the house downstairs. HMS Pinafore. Thank you, Mr. Verzel.
Yeah, he looks like America's answer to David Tennant. Oh, I had that sewing machine when I was a kid. Well, my mum had that sewing machine. I didn't sew often. Just invite the stranger to your house. Why not?
No, you find out. I remember. Everything's coming back to me now.
Oh no, this movie's going to make me cry, isn't it?
We're not making In Search of Police Academy, James.
Get enough people on your side and it might become a reality.
No, there is a Police Academy documentary coming out. We're nothing to do with that creative EC. Yeah, Ernie Hudson is fantastic in this. It's kind of nice to see Ernie Hudson acting a different role where he's not playing a cop.
Yeah. Or like a standard cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am so silent right now because I'm just absorbed in Ernie's performance. This is
it's great to see Ernie acting. Actually, acting. I mean, obviously, acts in his other roles, but it's nice to see him given a bit more to do.
The very subtle mannerisms, like my brother has a mental disability, and he reacts in very similar ways. Very handsy when he talks and thinks things through. This is a 90s movie, right? I'm waiting for the depiction of mental health to be upsetting, so I don't know if it will be or not. But I know that our understanding of mental health has dramatically changed in my lifetime since the 90s.
Exactly. Immortal says Immortal plays this character pretty well, or not too over the top, as Hollywood normally wants. He does his research on such characters. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Sharon
Yeah,
says,
that's what I was
The Thing
hoping to
Expanded
hear.
is coming out. Yeah, that's something we're currently validating at the moment.
Dr. Q.
Dr. Q. The problem is, he's a great actor, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
you expect him to be Q.
It's impossible not to see him as Q. He just destroyed every other acting possibility because of Q. One hell of a role, though.
Yeah. Everyone's saying Q, yeah.
Very accurate doctor's room.
Mm-hmm. It seems to be more accurate than the ones in the Nightmare on Elm Street films where they have the cabinets of just medication free for anyone to dip into.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex Peacock, same. Curtis Hanson doing. Yeah. Neither can I.
Exactly, James. You're sure Dr. Mott is a good guy? Why else would they cast John Delancey?
It's impressive how creepy he can make lines sound.
Yes.
Is he wearing gloves?
No. But it was the 90s.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if
well,
they
did.
were as much. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, that's wrong.
Oh, God, this is just seething with creep.
It's awful, isn't it? Yes. But awful as in great in the film perspective, but it makes you feel so damn uncomfortable.
This score is amazing. Just that one long bass note and the scratchy sounds. It just sets you in such an unnerved mood. And the camera work as well. Very unnerving.
Phonic, I didn't know if I saw you all. Welcome, a friend. That shot, that kind of overhead shot of a.
Basically, most of my friends when I was a child, they all had asthma. And I got a bit jealous that I didn't have asthma. But I got diabetes, so yay, I guess I won on the what sucks more chart.
Yeah.
Serves me right for trying to get asthma. There was a little test that 'cause my mum was a nurse, still is, but there was a little like airflow test you could do where you get this cardboard tube and you blow as hard as you can, like a pop blow to see how much up the scale your breath can handle. And I kept faking it to try and get asthma. I did the same thing with glasses. I tried faking my eyesight to get glasses because every kid had glasses at my school.
So can I also just say they've got the most style over substance 90s headboard ever on a bed.
Their bedroom looks... Oh yeah, they do. But the bedroom looks really barren, like the walls.
I can't imagine trying to prop myself up on that headboard because it's got big gaps you disappear between.
You just headbutt the back of the wall.
Yeah. This is true. This is very much, I mean, back to the film, very much more of this thing about the whole victims. Do they actually, do they feel brave enough to actually, report it?
Come forward and, yeah. It's your word against the professional at the end of the day.
Oh, Immortal Rumours, definitely. The 90s was definitely full of a lot of thriller films, wasn't it? In fact, I think I'm going to add another great film to our watch party list because I'm going to remove one. I'm going to move one further down. I have a bit of trouble with, maybe for a bit later. But I will go with There we go. Added another one. It had a lot of these psychological horror kind of films.
This is why a chaperone is always needed. Not just for patient comfort, but for the clinician as well.
He does have a very luscious beard, doesn't he?
He does. It's immaculately trimmed.
Fraglord saw this at the same time as Single White Female.
Huh. This is the most 90s, like, business room I've ever seen. Yeah. Grey, with a sprinkle of grey and some grey. Everyone, if you're going to wear grey, they are.
Rebecca De Mornay, the widow of Dr. Mott.
Love, don't blame you. Being in that situation, finding out that your hubby not only has offed himself, but has molested some patients, probably more than one. Just all around a good day.
But you feel for her because she's lost, irrespective of what he did, she's lost her husband. She's been dragged around in a hospital and all hell is going on for her. And she's losing the things she had in the world, you know?
Oof. No matter how bad your day is, hers is worse. We're 15 minutes in. I don't think my heart can take much more.
And now she's had to have a hysterectomy, so she can't have children.
Oh, this poor woman.
There is a lot. Yeah, Eric, this film does move fast, and Sharon's saying lots of stuff happening here. Yeah.
Yeah, can we just go back to Ernie Hudson building a fence, please? I liked it there. That was my happy space.
Aww.
If anything happens to Solomon, we riot, and we riot.
What kind of inhuman monster butters his English muffin that way?
But hardly. Gets like
halfway. He butters it halfway.
It might have been like 3 or 4 takes in, and he was tired of eating his burnt English muffin.
No, do we call them? Dom, do we call them English muffins in the UK? I don't know. We just call them muffins, but we also call muffins muffins. We know the difference. We just know.
Yeah, it's maybe it's in the inflection, the way you say muffin. We know the difference.
But we
It's
don't.
contextual.
But not many people eat muffins in the UK, really. The English
crumpets.
muffins. Crumpets we tend to eat with different pikelets.
Mm. The bus is speeding off.
Scones are different again, aren't they, Immortal Rumours, though?
Oh, yes. Yeah, very different.
Do I know the Muffin Man? He lives on Drury Lane.
Yeah, Sharon, it does feel like a Stephen King book. Suburbia and the suburban family about to enter a nightmare. Ooh.
Are you expecting something sinister to happen now, Dom? The bits falling into place?
Yeah, I could feel it. I could feel it from a mile away now. The look behind her eyes, it's halfway between adoring and loving and kind and psychotic, murderous and vile. It's that fine line.
However, she's got a motivation.
She does.
She's got quite a... Right or wrong, I'm not saying it's right, but she's got quite a just, in her mind, motivation behind this. At least it's not she's just randomly picked them for some reason.
Is it better if it's not random?
I don't know. Here's a question for the audience. Is it better that
that she has a target or not?
that she actually has a genuine reason for being there? Yeah, Fraggle, this movie does kind of ruin early who the crazy one is. Husband's looking after her to fix this earring. God, dear, you need to get that earring fixed.
He seems like that kind of husband, though. Like everything I've seen him experience so far has been odd, and maybe it's just the acting.
Oh, she's actually explaining the truth.
Oh god, it's the not breaking eye contact while sipping the coffee that freaks me out.
It's tea, Dom. Because she's got a teapot.
Oh, you're right.
The only problem is with that woman's house, it strikes me that everything is out of catalogue. She lives in a middle upper class catalogue home where everything
is an Avon home.
Yeah. Fraglord says they should search the bulletin boards with their modems.
Going on the internet superhighway.
That's right.
Cyberspace.
I think she does subscribe to Better Home and Gardens. Exactly, Sharon. She's easy to identify with and have sympathy for. She didn't ask for her husband to be a dirtbag or to lose her baby. She's just messed up and is going after who she thinks is to blame.
Don't Don't you? You be nice to Solomon.
It's the way she says, anyone can have an accident.
I know, it's like a threat. Oh, she's good. She's good. I do love like complicated emotions being portrayed, similar to that. It's sudden disgust, upset, and then masking it with kindness, but you can still feel that undercurrent of sinister. Maybe that's why actors like playing villains. Like playing heavies is such a complicated way of doing things. Ooh. They have a second-story chimney. They are like middle class as hell, aren't they? Biotechnics. That's the most generic biotech
He's
company
a genetic
name
engineer.
Ever.
He's a genetic engineer working for biotechnics. That is a film where he meddles with forces he doesn't understand himself.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's its own separate film.
The office over, Gordon Freeman is just screwing around with physics.
Welcome, Jesse. Saying this is one I need to watch. I might rent it on Prime. It's a great film, this. I'm a genetic engineer. I work at the genetic engineering factory.
Where we genetically engineer engineers.
Yes.
Oh my god, woman, sort your earring out.
Exactly, Immortal Daddy's probably creating freaks of nature to probably destroy a superhero team such as the Justice League. Yeah, exactly.
This is my husband, Lex Luthor.
Yeah. And the damn fool is obsessed with Gilbert and Sullivan. And people come over. Exactly, Mad Matt, genetic engineering. He's
very clever.
Yeah. She is very, very good.
I think that's one of the reasons why we can't have it be a twist that she's slightly villainous. Because the knowledge of her being slightly villainous just makes every scene where she's acting so kind tense. Just so tense because you're screaming at the screen, "No, you fools! She planted it. She's mean to Solomon. She has to be evil." Who says that? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you hit the baby over the head with a wind chime.
Wind chimes make babies fall asleep.
James Helly says, "Should we be sacrificing the neighbours to tree gods before you know?"
Yes,
you can sleep in the sinister basement.
Yeah. Is there a wall of chainsaws and...
Yeah. Don't go in this room. This is where we keep the mutated genetic experiments he brings home from work.
Failed experiments.
Yes. Our first son is in here. He has a bucket of fish heads once a week.
Oh, someone heard my Nilbog reference, did they?
Yeah.
Yes, 3 a.m.
Yeah, but there's a reason why. No, there's a reason why.
She wouldn't have gone away with that in my house. Every step is creaky
Yeah,
as
that's
hell.
right.
Would have woken up the dead.
Yeah, exactly. Immortal Rooms. There's the whole other apartment downstairs, isn't there?
Middle class. Upper echelons of middle class as well. Genetic engineering and super villainy pays well.
It does.
This makes me so happy that when my wife and I have kids, her
Mm-hmm.
family are up the road from us. So we don't need a babysitter. We have parents. We have free babysitters. One, I don't have to pay them. And two, the likelihood of this happening is minimal.
And she's not doing what you think.
Oh! I don't know what's more horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose wet nurses were a thing a while ago. James Hellier, you know, the creature in Deep Star 6. Matt McCoy probably knocked that up in his lab.
Quite probably. But then the score goes all quite sweet.
It does. I was going to say
like it's a wholesome thing to be doing.
Yeah. It could be because it's from her perspective. This is a very wholesome, motherly thing.
Not to her child.
Do you need a permit to build a greenhouse like this, or?
I don't know. I don't know the zoning laws in in Seattle or wherever this is.
In Castle Rock, Maine.
Yes.
Aww.
Alex, keep watching.
Was that the thermostat?
Yep.
Is that thing on the wall?
Yeah, it's the thermostat. For a forced air for the room. Hang on, I'm British and I know more about American HVAC than you, Dom, and you live there.
I didn't live here in the 90s. All thermostats look very different now.
Yeah.
Oh. It looks oddly modern.
James, how long is it? James wants to know, how long is it since Steve Guttenberg was in a watch party? It's been quite a while since we had a Steve Guttenberg watch party, but to be fair, there's not a lot of choice with Steve Guttenberg, and I'm not going back to Cocoon again.
I was about to say Cocoon. I just got done watching that and crying my eyes out.
And I won't watch Cocoon 2 because I find Cocoon 2 to be quite distasteful. I find the beginning of it to be in such poor taste.
I honestly didn't know there was a sequel.
Yeah.
Probably for good reason.
Just so you know, Dom, the opening of Cocoon, Bernie, the friend who stayed behind, they play off his attempted suicide as a joke in the film.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's played for laughs in the film.
Oh, good. Yeah, one of the most heart-wrenching characters in the entire film.
Yeah.
I think we did Short Circuit, didn't we, recently?
Oh, he's brought over his friend.
Discount Alex Winter?
He's like the... Yeah, we got the Short Circuit, or the day after, maybe. Day after's a bit grim, though.
Marlene Craven.
Oh, James, yeah, maybe we'll do High Spirits. at some point this year. We'll do High Spirits. That'll be a fun one. I'll put it on the list. Let's see.
Gotta love 90s short bobs.
No, we're not watching Casper, James.
Now that'll make me cry again as well. Yeah. I'm so emotional these days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something weird going on with the rights for the first Cocoon Immortal Remus, which is why it's so hard to get. Exactly, Alex. Only a few years before that trip to Ilsa Sauna for Julianne Moore. Well, her husband and her husband's friend were
raised a mummy.
Doing some work for InGen downstairs. It's a lot of. Do you know what? I don't believe that the mother pickles all that stuff.
Neither do I. Maybe she buys them pre-pickled. What is that picture in the background? I think we're going to see Jack Nicholson in there at some point.
Yeah, I think so.
You've always been here, Matilda.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Tell him he has a stupid name.
It's Eli Roth. He makes contrived films. I said his films are gory with no substance.
He peaked with, was it Cabin in the Woods? No.
I think so.
Is that what it's called? Cabin Fever.
Yeah.
He peaked with Cabin Fever.
Yeah, but James, Splash is on Disney Plus. Cocoon is not. Cocoon 2 is.
Oh, that's just a shame.
Yeah. I don't know, he's sleazy.
She said the name of the title.
Oh, the name of the film.
It's time for your 3 a.m. feeding.
James, though. James is saying he loves Splash. But James, what film is in Splash?
Mad Matt, we may have an evolution watch party when Andrew's away.
Okay.
In fact, I'll write that on my list.
Oh, she's so... I don't know if I've seen her blink yet.
No, me neither! She has gorgeous eyes, but it's unnerving that she's not blinking.
Oh.
Here's a fun story that's kind of similar to this. My sister, who is a few years older than me, she's about 14 years older than me. When I was a toddler and in a pram,
right,
she would take me around in the pram, and she was like 14, 15 years old. And neighbors would stop this teenager and say, "Oh, what a lovely child you have," and then report to my mother and father, and tell them how evil they are for letting her daughter have a child at 14.
Now we know where Meghan got her ideas.
Oh, poor Eli.
James, no.
Yes, Alex, that's a great line. Caw, caw, and tookie don't work. That's all you have to do. Just bully the bullies and you'll be fine.
James, it's not a Disney film. When in the scene in Splash, when Daryl Hannah is buying a pizza with Tom Hanks, there is a movie theatre behind. What film is showing?
Oh, is Baby Not Hungry? There is something very sinister about that, but literally replacing the mother. Hmm?
In fact, actually, James, it's a double bill of films. No. In the pizza scene, look at the theatre behind us. There's a double bill of films playing.
Why is Michael in such a good mood? Oh, is that the Botanical Gardens?
There you go. James on Discord. You might have to log into Discord quickly. I've just tagged you in a screenshot of Splash.
I love the smell of large greenhouses like this.
I don't like greenhouses. I don't like the humidity and the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's got the same look of boredom I have in a greenhouse, to be honest. No John Candy in that scene. But there's two films showing the cinema behind.
God.
Oh. I think it must be Seattle then.
Yes, most likely. It would be odd to say, you know that state, the city we're not in? Do you have family there?
Oh dear.
Murdered. Oh, her constant eye contact is so unsettling.
Yeah. James has gone very, very quiet. I don't know if he's upset.
I might start delivering lines to like friends and family that way. Just
try not to blink.
Eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah. I truly believe what goes around comes around. Damn fan mail. Oh.
Don't leave the bits on the floor.
We've all been there. We've all had those days.
Wow. Are you all right, James? She's excellent in this. She's so unhinged.
Oh yeah, it's difficult to make such an elegant, pretty person seem intimidating.
Yeah.
And she did it flawlessly. I'm very intimidated.
No, it's Alex. It's the film Under Evil Dead. It's James's favourite.
See, cinematic masterpiece. I did forget that the greatest film ever put to screen was also in Splash.
Michael's proposal. I can't. Yeah, but she tore up with Michael's proposal to create a chimera or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. If we fuse the DNA of Adolf Hitler with a shark, nothing could go wrong. How is Nazi Shark not a film done by Asylum or something?
It probably is. But this film came out in '92, and I tell you what, '92 was a year for films. Really was. I'm just looking at some of the ones that won awards or nominated that year. This film, Terminator 2, Point Break, Backdraft, Father of the Bride, My Girl, City Slickers, Wayne's World, What About Bob, Thelma and Louise, The Addams Family, The Doors, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Boys in the Hood, JFK. It's quite a year for films.
Batman Returns, Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula. Yeah. With the greatest English accent. Oh, Aladdin. Aladdin was 92 as well. I've not fed him for 6 days.
What is it? Why is there that creepy child's old school tricycle just collapsed in their bedroom?
I know, it's difficult to tumble over a tricycle. Like the toy as well, it's just on its side.
Don't let her see the Project X.
The Chimera Abomination.
Yeah.
You just hear from the other room,
"Kill me! Kill me!"
Every moment I exist is agony.
Oh, James, hell yeah. It is a film, or at least a miniseries, creature adapted from Peter Benchley's novel, no less, Nazi Shark.
God. Milton says, "Are those atomic supermen ready yet?"
She almost blinked.
Have you noticed there's almost like a soft focus every time it's on Rebecca?
For sure.
It's like there's almost a soft focus on her every time. On the long shot, there isn't, but on the close-ups, there is.
Trying to blur out image, or at least the characters' images of her. This looks like a school more than a genetic engineering facility.
Yeah, but the trees and everything in the middle, they disappear, and there's a giant volcano underneath with many boiler suits and a monorail and stuff. It's great.
It's built into the side of a mountain top or something.
Yeah.
That ladder is so rickety. Anything that happens to Solomon, we riot.
Yeah, but Mr. Verzel, he's not just making a fence now. He's doing lots of jobs around the house for them.
Don't you dare. What is she carrying? Oh, it's a sculpture.
She is wearing the
Yes, the It trench coat.
Yes.
Oh, you dare. You dare. No! Oh, the subtle changes.
Yeah.
Oh, dislike you, woman. Dislike you. The fact that she can flick the switch, go from kind and lovely to vile so soon. And this is
evil. She's so evil. Yeah. Sharon says even I'm scared of her. Yeah. She is awful person. Yeah, Immortal Rumus is saying, always feel bad for Solomon here.
I want to give him a big hug.
You do, don't you? Do you want him to come and do your fence for you?
Yeah, I do need a fence around my house. Where's Ernie Hudson? Genetically engineering evil Nazi sharks is one thing. Steve Gutenberg from Wish.com. But if you're mean to Solomon, that's it. You're on my bad list. Good. My heart.
Oh.
This is a nice comparison to the inciting incident at the beginning of the film with Dr. Q, and it's a he said, she said situation.
But she's starting to plot.
She is. And she's playing on the mom's experience, because when you've been in an experience like that, you see it everywhere. And it's a lot easier to believe because you know that evil exists in the world.
I do have to say one thing, though. The mum's job doesn't seem in any way stressful, etc., that they need a nanny in particular. It's not like she's a professional woman. It's more like the nanny's a person for her to hang out with.
Yeah. Or is that a Raggedy Ann doll? Or a legally distinct from Raggedy Ann doll?
No. Exactly, Sharon. Wouldn't it be nice to have so much money you can pay for a live-in friend to help you with your laundry?
We need to have frosted glass on the outside so that no one can see the abominations your father is generating.
Yes.
Who just, let's build a greenhouse in the back garden, an elaborate one.
Fragworld's saying the pacing might be a bit uneven. I don't know. I think it's a nice slow burn.
It's a slow burn that's letting us get involved with the family's lives.
Oh, isn't his cart adorable, though?
It's. I want one.
Yes.
What? Oh, you weren't kidding about this being heavy.
Yep. Yeah.
Mean.
Yeah, exactly. The Fraggle saying, but Miss Old Films that took their time, she delivered on the promise. Yeah, it's got a good build up, this, but oh, it's the saddest thing. James Helly says Steve Gutenberg wouldn't have fallen for this long con from the nanny. Phonic saying, I hope there's going to be a good payoff for this. They're going to blow her up with a rocket launcher or something. Phonic, are you saying you have negative feelings towards Peyton in this film?
This innocent cherubic lady. This Mother Teresa of a figure.
Have you noticed they don't seem to have a television in their living room?
No, they only have a teeny tiny one in the kitchen.
Yeah. They're probably those kind of people who go, oh, we don't have the TV, we're too good for that, you know.
Yeah.
Sharon's saying we're seeing all these things she's putting in place for her ultimate payout, laying the groundwork to put the mom in a mental ward and take her place. Oh, you keep watching.
Nope. You can't make me sympathize with you now.
Mm-hmm.
I like how half of this commentary is just us making guttural noises.
Exactly. God, they've got a bloody sofa in the attic, in that enormous attic as well.
Oh, they're really hurting for money, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, Wolfram says, you mess with Solomon, you're done.
Yeah, exactly. We riot.
Alex, little from column A, little from column B. What I find amazing in this film is Rebecca De Mornay's performance is literally, she's doing very little. It's just little prods here and there. It's so calculated. The audience can, and this is the beauty of it, the audience is obviously seeing what she's doing. We know her intentions as things are going on, and we can see things. And throughout the film, as the chat are doing and we're doing, we're screaming like, this woman is doing this. It's different in that it's not a big twist for the audience. It's almost frustrating for the audience.
Because we see everything. We know the truth.
Yeah.
And we give it to the script writers as well. The script is so tight that slightly like worded phrases that we know are counter to the truth, and she just spoon feeds them.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, exactly, Alex. The yelling at the screens to happen back in the day with some screenings of this. Yeah. We've seen the child starting to bond with her. Yep, Fraglord says, another bad guy said something about this the same year. You must admit I played this stinking city like a harp from hell. Oh, it's a shame. They were going to have the souffle in the other wing of the house that we've not seen yet.
Oh yes,
the other 10 bedrooms.
The western wing.
Yeah.
Overlooking the moat.
Oh, Sharon, you just wait. The lack of score as well makes it quite uncomfortable.
It does.
It causes uncomfortable silences. Oh, you're giving her more ammo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching now and you go, no, stop telling her these things.
Yeah, you just want to get in there and separate
Stop it. Look, she's trying to screw everything up for you. What's he doing so late at the lab anyway? Well, he said he's got to try some untested serum on himself.
Some Serum X.
Yeah, Serum X. Exactly, Sharon. Envisioning an audience at them shouting, "Shut up."
James Hellier, his first love, was created in the lab.
Yeah. Mr. Furzel saying this is just like Othello, only Lego is female.
Yeah. To call this movie a Shakespearean epic is not too far from the truth, actually.
You can have big ridges in your pillows doing that. If you had a more practical headboard.
Headboard.
I was in the chamber with the creature. He controls phones through telepathy. We can't have one in there.
we can't have it in there. Yeah, it's too risky.
Yeah. James is in. I think they should give the nanny the secret words and the last 3 digits on the number of the back of their credit cards. What's the worst that could happen?
Their gargantuan house looks rather barren, actually.
It does, doesn't it?
In a creepy way. Like the opening voyeuristic look through the house, it seemed very unpersonal. Like so little was in there. Just a turned over tricycle here and a misplaced teddy there.
Hang on, you can hear creaking down by the basement. He knows they've got a live-in nanny, so he comes down with a baseball bat.
I'd do the same thing. Oh.
Yeah. Just drop the ice.
Come off it. Oh, God, no, back upstairs, you. Go on, back.
Yes. Exactly, James is saying the Nazi shark could have escaped from the secret cellar.
That's why you got the bat.
Yeah. Mr. Verzel's saying I have a baseball bat and a nightstick in my bedroom. Yeah. Mr. Verzel, do you have a live-in nanny downstairs? Do you expect to be moving around in your house?
Or Nazi sharks.
Yes.
Immortal Rimmers, yeah.
I mean, I'll admit, I've heard noises downstairs in my house in the night and grabbed a hammer out of a toolbox in my office. No, that's fine. But I don't have a nanny downstairs. Yeah, Mr. Phil's saying a lot of weird noises. That's fine. That's fine. Perfectly understand it, my friend. But he's got reason to expect a person downstairs in his house.
True. Yeah, I do like the idea that Immortal Rimmers has said they may as well give her a laminated card with all their weaknesses and worst nightmares and fears written on it.
Exactly. I don't have a nanny, James, no.
Drapes, sleeping bags.
Yeah.
It's a packet of cigarettes. I know it's the lighter.
I would have thought if you work in a dry cleaners, you'd have discretion about when you must find lipstick on collars and things that people don't notice. And I would have thought you would have kind of not. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, dry cleaners live for this kind of tea. They love spilling the tea. They plant evidence like this to get them into trouble.
This is the interesting thing. There doesn't seem to be much continuity between her inhalers. She seems to have a lot of different colours. And genuinely, don't they mean different things when they are different colours?
Yeah, it's different kinds of medication and different...
The idea being you pick up the one of the right colour.
Yes. Although maybe in America it's different.
Oh, maybe.
Especially if you're only on one inhaler.
Maybe.
You could have different coloured appliances for it.
I find her kitchen really uncomfortable.
It reminds me of my kitchen in the UK.
I've done it. I've
created perfect
life.
It's alive.
No. He always had 4 legs. Not that. What else is it?
We're planning a surprise party. Including Marlene.
Yeah.
I'd want to die if that was
Surprise!
Oh. Ugh.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, I got the cake as well.
Oh. She's not just good, is she?
Oh no, she's the surgeon here. This is professional levels of like completely disrupting a life.
Himmeltram is saying, "Oh, you think I'm cheating on you? I was worried you found my abomination in the basement."
Oh, you think I'm cheating? Oh, thank God.
No. Well, yes, I am cheating. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you caught me.
Yeah, you caught me. Those noises you heard aren't the creature with 2 heads and
desperately trying to escape.
Laser eyes that you're clawing at the floorboards. It's a weird choice to make him a genetic scientist.
I know. What does it say? Genetic engineer. I reckon they just had access to a school and some Bunsen burners, so they just, I know, let's turn him into a genetic engineer.
Hang on, a nanny doesn't tend to be the cleaner, though.
No, but if she's like moving in more and more, she wants to help around, keep the house tidy, do these little things so that Mum doesn't have to. And Dad can go have his affairs / create genetic abominations.
Mr. Furzel says the sinister plot brought to you by Sony.
Yeah, always is. Do you reckon Mrs. Doubtfire was inspired heavily by this movie?
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Help is on the way, dearie. Oh, the greenhouse is up.
Yep.
Casually build.
Remember, in the greenhouse, there was a bit of exposition earlier. The greenhouse only has toughened plastic for the side walls, but the roof has to be normal glass to let the heat in.
Yes.
It's not toughened safety glass in the roof.
No. No, it's not. You know, if she put her mind into chess, she could be, a world champion in no time with the amount of forethought she has. Truly an incredible mind. It's just concerning that she's using her powers for evil.
Yes.
Oh! Oh! No!
Back to bed.
She watched Home Alone, clearly. She knows how to build homemade traps.
Well, to be honest, Alex, I wonder if this is one reason she got the role as Milady.
Ah.
Oh.
No. Ooh.
Sharon, you're not quite right there, my friend. You're saying she must never sleep trying to come up with how she's going to overthrow the family. Not the family.
Mm.
Knitting like that is sinister.
Knitting is sinister. So all grandmothers who start knitting are plotting something vile.
I don't know why, but I know enough about knitting from somewhere, from when I was in school or something. Those knitting needles are too thick for that kind of knitting.
Mm.
And I don't know why I know that.
Microfiche.
Yes. The pre-internet.
Mm.
No, we've not watched The Guardian, James.
She's using Windex to clean the...
Yeah, it could just be a multi-surface cleaner, I guess.
Get in there, Marlene. Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah. Eric called it Clarice's solving the case.
Don't, no. All right. I don't actually mean this, but the joke makes itself. Women drivers, am I right?
Yes. Ah, welcome, our Russian friend.
How is she making cutting an apple sinister?
She just found a way.
Wait. Why do I think she's going to make, like, arsenic out of all the apple seeds?
That's right. Oh, that little snarl on her face.
Oh, she's good. She's good. Look at her dialing. Oh, no!
Oh, she's good, isn't she?
Oh.
Alex, I think her cutting an apple that way is one of the least worries about her.
Oh, evil. She even eats the apple. Like, it's the classic villain move.
Just
the fact that she finished cutting the apple first, knowing someone was at the door, just to have a snack after all this happened. But again, the forethought, the villainous mentality, and the zero emotion as she's just watching all the glass fall down, just crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yeah, wants to make sure she's dead first.
Beautifully sinister.
Yeah. Oh, Alan S1, welcome. Didn't see you join us, my friend. Yeah, she is absolutely... No, we're not shocked by your comment. But we're just watching it. This is just incredible. The scene with the greenhouse, though, is just... But also, this is genius. I'm sorry, but she's evil. But how genius is this? She's going to leave her, find her friend, which will trigger her having an
asthma attack.
And she's emptied
her inhaler.
I'm not being funny. There's not many villains in films who are this brilliant.
Oh yeah, this capable as well.
Yeah, and it's plausible.
It's not a John Hughes movie.
Yeah, but it's not far fetched. What she's yes, obviously it's far fetched. She's killing people, but the actual way she's doing it is not actually that elaborate. It's just little tweaks, isn't it? Just here and there, and then go out for a walk.
Nice little stroll. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it going to sound strange that she went there, walked in the greenhouse, the roof fell on her? Thing is, she can't be charged with anything by the police saying, "Why didn't you hear the greenhouse? No, I'd gone for a walk with the baby."
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you help her? Well, we didn't know it had happened. We were out with the baby. Oh, your friend came home. She's dead on the floor because she's having an asthma attack, and the doors were locked. Why didn't you help her? Oh, we were out. We didn't know she was coming back.
I'd be screwed against this kind of villain. I can't think more than 3 or 4 steps ahead. I work really well under pressure, but 3 or 4 steps ahead, no, she'd think circles around me.
Oh, definitely. And she knows all the places in the house the inhalers are.
This is why I have insulin needles scattered throughout my house.
Fair enough.
In case someone takes them. Not just out there raw or anything.
Dom, can I make a suggestion? You don't get a nanny or something when you have a child.
Like I said, we've got family. I don't need one.
Unless your family want to off you.
They might.
Yeah, Blue Fox, this film is the game is starting to pay off now. The long game.
It's the ramp up of tension.
Well, Mr. Fursel, yes and no. You're saying if she died, wouldn't the police think it odd that all her inhalers were empty at the same time? Possibly not, because she'd got a couple of empty ones there, but she's got an inhaler that works in her handbag outside. Could just be she seemed to be a bit lackadaisical with her inhalers. Just chucks the empty ones in drawers. And Joyce carries her good one with her. I'd like to see her just with another apple, just eating it as the
crunch, crunch, crunch.
Oh, here we go. And now, oh my, whatever happened?
Why do you need a laryngoscope?
I don't know. There's a dead woman in the greenhouse.
When I was a kid.
Yep. Mr. Furzel, they just stumbled on the body.
Yeah, when I was a kid, one of my best friends had severe asthma, didn't have their inhaler with them, and they started having an attack. So we had a bowl of water so hot that it was steaming, got a towel over the head and the bowl, poured some menthol in the water, so he was just inhaling menthol, and he got his breath back quite quickly after that.
Done quite a good way of getting her main competition out. It's not gone entirely to her plan, but it's about 80% of her plan.
My boy!
Exactly. Well, Solomon's the man. I'm in my wet nightdress. Yeah, James. Steve Gutenberg wouldn't be falling for this, would he?
No.
You see, Steve Gutenberg wasn't as hungry for roles, so he'd know he was being manipulated.
Okay, thank you. Good. I think. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Be a good man.
Sean saying, here, let me wipe you off. I know your wife is sick in the hospital and all, but let me comfort you.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
Mm.
So I'm putting myself in this man's shoes. My wife is in hospital on last legs, really dangerous situation.
Mm-hmm.
I am not thinking about anything but my wife. I'm blind to the world.
Is that mean Gene Oakland walking down the pavement then? I just noticed him.
This movie's brilliant because every scene I'm waiting for something to ramp up the tension. Like, I'm coiled tighter than a spring right now.
Yep.
Like, anything that Peyton does, anything, cooking eggs, rearranging the furniture, anything, I'm just looking for some way for it to screw this family over.
Well, where she's just like buffed the hall with like linseed oil or something.
Stop polishing the floor, you want them to slip and fall.
And Claire, I just fitted a guillotine to the top of the bed for you, so you'll be extra comfortable.
James, I'd be thinking of nothing more than popping on the Blu-ray of Extra. It would cheer everyone up if I put Extra on.
Fragglord says the family was deeply divided by the issues with the greenhouse effect. Oh dear.
I have been seeing mention of the finale in the comments, so I expect it's going to blow me away.
Sharon's saying plot points. Did they show Solomon here? So if he shows up later, we don't all say, where was Solomon the whole time? Well, maybe, but he's like a guardian angel.
At least that's foreshadowing if he does show up towards the finale and doesn't get taken out as instantly as The Shining.
Yeah, Mr. Fursell, the walls are decidedly white and bland. It's like they live in a catalogue.
Yeah.
I would be literally like, I'm divorcing your ass if you put any more Gilbert and Sullivan on. I would actually go to the record player and smash the record. They're letting her have juice on the carpet.
Barbarians.
Oh. Immortal Rumor says it's Solomon's only way to leap home. That would be great, wouldn't it? Actually working in a quantum leap connection.
Does she have a magic 8-ball on her desk? God, you can tell it's the 90s, can't you? She does. Yeah. It's a magic 8-ball. Yeah. Come on, see it. Dr. Victor Mott, come on, see it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you see the price of that house?
Yes.
This was $899,000 for that?
Yeah, but Dom, bear in mind, that is... I don't want to tell you it's 32 years ago, my friend. I wanted to say 22 years ago, but it isn't. It's 32.
That's heartbreaking.
It is. This is the room the sex predator doctor took his own life in. Exactly. Mortimer is saying, the prices on homes these days, I expect them to be Transformers too. Yes, you want to live in Metroplex.
For sure.
Alex, the realtor isn't expecting her. The realtor was expecting someone else. However, that woman hasn't turned up for the appointment. So she's claimed she's that person.
Oh, look.
Ah. Oh, dear.
Little blue turtles.
Mm-hmm. And there's...
Bro, it's not a toy, you...
No, but now that answers the question our Discord chat asked. How did she still have breast milk? There you go. She answers the question as I say it. There we go. And the score now starts to get more and more frantic.
Let's just have dinner without her. Was that Solomon's bike?
Always watching. Always watching. Like the guardian angel.
Come on. Come on. a blue fox. You're not alone. I'm on the edge of my seat as well.
Yeah.
Yes! Oh, that's one hell of a right punch. That's a right hook, but that was just a nice jab. Just
Exactly, James. Now we know Volvos protect you from nuclear strikes, but not evil nannies.
yeah, and it's this woman.
Do you think I need to put this pair of scissors down I'm holding like this through the film?
Yes!
Okay, so...
The credits start rolling, you lift up your hand, and it's
I'm literally holding it like this. So I need to stop. I'll just take our baby and be on my way. Oh. Sharon's saying she's delusional that she'd be on the phone to 911 right now. No, I'd be on the phone to the National Guard right now. I'd be actually bailing everyone in the car and leaving. I'd be taking the family to safety, to the genetic... Actually, we're going in the basement, unleashing the horror. I'd be unleashing the... Or I'd even be injecting myself with the experimental serum that mutated me into some kind of a beast to defend my family.
A Nazi shark.
Yes.
God, that must be so difficult.
That house with all the thin wooden walls and the large windows and all the glass doors, it has to be incredibly secure.
Oh, yes.
My God, I never thought of that.
But yeah, that must be a nightmare for adults to tell a child this person isn't in our life anymore because they're not nice, and they've only been nice to the child. So it's really difficult to because you just look like the bad guy. You're taking away their friend, especially at that age.
James, well, it is happening to Nicholas Ard. Yeah, Sharon saying, okay, she left movie over, thanks for coming. Well, no, it's not. That'd be really grim, wouldn't it? It just goes to out the door and that's it. You're like, what? My God, the abomination is loose.
It's free!
She let the abomination loose. You see her injecting something in her arm and she starts...
She's got Serum X, no!
My God, she left a cup and saucer by her bed.
Monster. It's going to get moldy now.
Yeah. Walter must oh no, Fluffy is out. Yeah, Fraggle, she's a hyperzoonoid.
The Guyver roundhouse kicks his way into the house.
That'd be a twist, wouldn't it? The Guyver suddenly appears.
Oh! Oh! Everything crunched!
Oh. Even the way she smashed that bulb was really like with purpose.
Frightening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am surprised they let the actress do that. Looks like I picked the wrong month to stop sniffing glue.
Yeah.
At least it's a lovely open house. How big is their house? Look at this.
It's enormous. That's true, James. At least the Gilbert and Sullivans stopped. Hopefully she smashed all the records. I'd forgive her then. Actually, is that not quite clever on Peyton's part? Was that a deliberate thing?
I've broken my spine, my hip, my shoulder, my cheekbone.
I need HMS Pinafore playing. Put it on.
It's the only thing that soothes the demon beneath our floorboards.
You're going to have to inject me with Serum X. Exactly, Immortal said you'd be lucky to afford a cupboard in London for £700 a month.
Oh, no. Oh, you... Lock the fucking door.
Stay in your room, kid. Okay, is everyone else actually just really tense right now?
We have a home intruder. Ah! Ah! Stop! No! Nice dodge.
Not my shaker wood kitchen cabinets.
Oh! Oh! Oh, the militia compounds over here, James, they're very expensive. Couldn't afford it, to be honest. The safety nuclear bunkers. No, you beat Mummy's spinal cord with a shovel.
No. Immortal says, my mum and I are quite different people, so sometimes I would tease her by calling her the woman from the hand that rocks the cradle that stole me at birth. Oh, yes. That's it, Emma. You see, that's why the fire poker in the baby's bedroom is not a good idea.
Yeah. From a physical perspective, she's phenomenal. She is phenomenal. I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Psychotic.
I mean, she's up there with screen psychopaths, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, she had to leave the key in the door. Yeah, Immortal is saying that baby's huge. Maybe she's been feeding it Serum X.
Oh, the baby monitor. Yeah.
Good work. She's properly getting unhinged.
That soundtrack, that bombastic soundtrack, which like is mimicking my heartbeats right now. Do-dum, do-dum, do-dum.
Yes, this never happened to Steve Guttenberg. But look who's there, your boy.
My boy! Turn the knot the other way, please. Oh! Oh!
Exactly, Fraglord. Never bring a knife to a fire poker fight. Oh, she's evil. She is evil.
Psych! I've got out of school many times by faking asthma attacks.
Yeah.
Oof!
Oh.
God, these actresses really put their all in, didn't they?
James Helly saying you would have recast Michael Winslow in the role of Solomon. Is that because you'd want him making all like funny noises? Yeah, he's Solomon. That's right. Oh.
Oh.
That's right. Yes.
Solomon's fence. Please let Solomon say, "Guess I got to build a new fence." Credits roll. God, I feel like I've got asthma now. It's for catching my breath. Oh, Solomon.
Yeah. Exactly, Immortal Remus. Good fence work from Solomon.
Discount Steve Gutenberg is just bleeding out downstairs with his broken
appendages. I don't care about him as long as Solomon's okay.
You're not wrong.
Exactly, Sharon. Solomon and Emma were the true heroes. Immortal Remus. Solomon is the MVP.
Yes.
Oh, Fraglord, she never took fencing lessons. All the puns are rolling in. Let's go and get Daddy. He's crippled now.
But he's a genetic engineer, so he's going to engineer himself some new spines.
Yeah. This is your arachnid father. It's better, all better now.
He just comes crawling out. There's a television in the attic.
Yeah. And now we get the warm, happy music. There we go, everybody. That was The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I will take your comments on that film. I'd say that's a psychological horror if ever I saw one, Dom.
Oh, for sure. That was a roller coaster, and I loved every second of it.
Okay, is that a new on your list of films you may revisit at some point?
Oh, yeah, this is brilliant. I love this movie.
I thought you'd really enjoy it. Okay, let's take the comments from the Discord and YouTube. So over on Discord, I can see Brilliant Dark, Solid Thriller, Sharon, that was surprisingly good. Immortal Solomon was the MVP. Eric, pretty good movie. I mean, it's definitely trending into the 90s where we had a lot less of the gory horror and more of the kind of the psychological messing with you kind of things.
Yeah.
Oh, James says, let me put the scissors down. James Heather says, Curtis Hanson's thriller, Bedroom Window, is a better thriller and it has Steve Gutenberg. Not every film has to have Steve Gutenberg, James. Emotional says, the father will blame Rebecca De Mornay and say, yeah, the same sick lady opened an illegal genetics lab in my basement.
The war crimes down there definitely aren't from me. It's
exactly. Mad Matt says, not my cup of tea. Okay, I understand, my friend. It's not for everyone. Phonic, it's an okay movie. Great acting. Kind of slow. Could be a bit shorter, but quite nice. Calbot, good movie, but a bit by the numbers. There we go. So I really enjoyed that. That's a lot of fun. Wow, they had a lot of asthma consultants. Wow. So we will be back in 7 days, and we are going to be sticking with 90s kind of horror, something a bit lighter. We're going to have Gremlins 2, which will be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to that for the next 7 days, though. Please look after each other. Be kind. Do not hire any evil nannies of doctors you've had arrested who committed suicide. Remember, that's
and ease off on the genetic experimentation for just a week.
No evil genetic experimentation. But for the next 7 days, please be kind. Look after each other. Stay safe, and we will see you on Sunday. So until then, good night.
Bye-bye.